Welcome to the webinar, The Future of Sustainable Data Alliance, doing in conjunction with our partner, OMFIF. This alliance was formed a year ago in order to answer the crucial question, what data do investors, regulators, and government need for the future to deploy sustainable finance regularly? The work streams there include mapping the data to taxonomies. It includes forward-looking data streams, thinking about the talent development and capacity building in sustainable data, and also crucially focusing on mapping data gaps and data holes to highlight the data sets that are needed for today and tomorrow in order to work very closely with the regulatory community, the needs of investors, and the entire financial ecosystem.
It's all start with data. You need robust, high quality data. That's the starting point. Then you need to, in some sense, speak the same language. So you need some taxonomy in the sense that both data and taxonomy are both related to the issue of disclosure. That's where you start. Then you need a framework. The framework, in some sense, is like a bookshelf. That's where you put the information. There's also issue of implementation, and then finally, there's an issue of how relating climate or sustainable finance disclosure to financial disclosure.
The data is the lifeblood. It is the building block for any decent decision making. And we spent a lot of time in the G20, and the BOE is also looking at this quite a bit, particularly in light of we're going to be doing an environmental stress testing on the largest institutions in the City of London this year. What we're hoping to find out as part of this is obviously we're focused on the resilience of the financial system to climate risk and how to drive net zero. But I think the first piece of this will be when we get the information back, when we start looking at the scenarios and everything, we'll get a much better idea across sectors of credit. Where are the missing data points?
The challenge I think in markets are finding is we've got a three-way Venn diagram. There's people with experience about investing in markets. There's folk who've got policy experience, because obviously there's a lot of policy changes. We've hardly even mentioned Biden on the call today. And then three, there's climate science. The Venn diagram overlap of those three is almost a null set. There are very, very few individuals, at least. So what each firm and investment house is trying to do is try to form teams to actually be able to fill out that Venn diagram.
One key expectation is that the development of an international set of reporting standards should be created for sustainability reporting by corporates and financial institutions. And I think that is the ultimate aim that we are all driving towards. Reporting by companies, therefore, in a way, is the first building block that we need. And for that, clearly, having data, but also having the companies able to properly use and report on that data is key.
Today, I'm delighted to announce that FOSDA is also launching a Data Council. So this Data Council is a group launched today that welcomes Refinitiv, S&P Global, and Moody's into the members of the council. The FOSDA Data Council will provide a much-needed industry and regulator sounding board, specifically focused on data for sustainable finance. So we hope to be a strong partner to regulators, a strong partner to all of the excellent work going on globally via different coalitions, both in the public and the private sector. It's going to be open to all, so please do join us, and we welcome new members in order to contribute their views on data.